So we all know what we want, but we don't always know who we are, all right? Now, think about this. When we're asked to define what it is we want or a certain level of success, we can name it. We want to make more money, we want to have better relationships, we want to have a career, we want to have a house, we want shit to be good. And we could checklist off everything that it is we want. But here's what I know from my years of coaching and working with people on this, is that if you don't know who you are and you get what you want, you're actually going to be worse than you were when you started. You're going to be more confused, more frustrated, more lost, more in doubt, and more in doubt of yourself. And why is that? Why would that be? Well, let's think about this. When we get in touch with our ideals, when we get in touch with who we really are and what it is that has purpose in us, we start listing things off like, hey, I want to be healthy. I want to have the body that is the expression of me. I want to be able to express my emotions and share with another person. I want to have true friendships. I want to have sexual experiences that are connecting and real and human. But as soon as life gives us any little bit of tension, all those ideals that we have a pretty good idea of what they are, we're willing at the drop of a hat to throw them out the window and go back to what's safe. Go back to an ecosystem and empowerment that has nothing to do with us. A lifestyle that we really don't give a fuck about. And we start living relationships. We start building careers. And eventually having a complete and total lifestyle and expression of self that has nothing to do with us. And here's the thing, we're always looking for that hero. But what I know from my life and the people that I learned from and can look up to, and even my own personal struggles, what worked was this. Was every single one of those people had a point in their life, or multiple points, maybe it was day after day and minute by minute, where everything came to a head. Everything didn't make sense. And it was at that point where they could say, fuck it. And it would make sense. I would understand if they said, fuck it. I don't want to do it. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to go back to that lifestyle that works, but I know is not that ideal. But the thing is, they didn't say fuck it. They owned it. They lived their life. And it wasn't because of the people out there. It wasn't because of some false image. It wasn't because of some hero or social movement. It was because they had to do it. It was because they couldn't give up on themselves. It was because they had to live their life. And that's what it meant for them. And it only meant something for them. And once they could have that, let me tell you something. You can do a pretty fucking awesome thing. You can have a life where it's not about getting what you want, but wanting what you have. So ask yourself today, how am I going to empower my ideal? How am I going to just one time not say fuck it? Not go running back to that safe little spot of that life that we don't give a fuck about, and start taking some steps in a direction where we don't know what the fuck is going to happen. But we know that somewhere in our hearts, in our guts, that we think it's following our ideal. And you know what? You're probably going to take some bad steps. You're probably going to make some mistakes. But man, you'll own your life. Live your life, own it. Thanks for watching.